Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? Sorry that we're late. We're back with the weekly. This is the weekly Xbox Beach Fire podcast. I got a special guest today. Give shout yourself out, new guest. You there?
Yeah, what's up?
Again, shout yourself out. We live on air.
Sure.
New,
New Nukem in the house. I want to thank Z for inviting me on to the show today. It's been a while. I've told him I'd come and join him, but it's just circumstances have never worked out. But it's a great day to be here. Xbox One S launch today. Pretty exciting stuff.
no, all right. So let's get right into it. All right. Now, me personally, like I said, I got one. Dean got one. T. River got one. Did you pick one up also too? New or no? You're gonna wait
Yeah, I
for the
picked mine up today.
Okay. Now, these guys give you their personal opinions, but right out of the box, not right out of the box, but hooking it up, it was pretty fast update. You know what I mean? I was thought it would be much slower than that because some people would probably get in the day and log it onto the server. But really quickly, I don't know what type of hard drive that they are using. I don't know if it's a solid state or that hybrid type hard drive. That's not truly a SSD drive or whatever. But everything installs quicker that I've noticed thus far, and the colors. Now, Dean was just telling me behind the scene why it's so much brighter. But I can honestly say, if the games, to me, in my honest opinion, look much better on the Xbox One S. Now, Dean, what would you say to why did the colors are so bright, or whatever? Can you explain it?
Because you got more colors. It's using 10-bit color, right? So
Okay.
with 10 bits, you get a higher luminance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have much more.
10-bit colors?
You have much more colors, right? So 8-bit color is 16 million colors.
Mm-hmm.
10-bit, you start to you get into the billions of colors. So 10 bits like roughly about a billion point something colors, billion.06 colors.
Oh, wow, damn.
So when you have much more colors, you're gonna get a higher dark to light ratio, and like I said, 10 bits you get higher luminance.
And that's only if your television supports it, though.
That's correct.
Okay, all right. So, have you unboxed yours yet?
Yeah, I unboxed it. I shot like a little unboxing video, and then I went to go hook it up, and I realized, oh my God, my wiring needs to be redone, and I started redoing my wiring, so I haven't even got to boot it up yet.
OCD kicked in?
Yeah, I
OCD
did,
kicked
man. I was like, oh, these guys are gonna see this on the video. Shit.
Shit, man. What about AT Reaper? Did you get yours? Did you unbox it? Have you hooked it up?
I unboxed my shit at 10:45 in the morning.
Damn.
I was up 24 hours, so I made sure all my games went over my
What do
externals
you take
before
to keep you up? Well, you on Adderall too? What the fuck you get to keep you up like that?
Call caffeine, boss. Sorry.
No, coffee doesn't keep. I've been drinking coffee since I was 2, but if I pop a couple of Adderalls, I've been this motherfucker skied like a motherfucker on coke. You know what I mean? You got some horrible sleeping habits like myself. What do you think about the system thus far? Do you like it? Do you love it? What's going on? Talk to me.
I like it, but I haven't even put in I don't even put in 2 hours into it because what I did is I walked in my house, I unboxed it. The only thing that I saw that was a little bit tricky was the power cord. It just slips in there. If you're not careful, it might just pop out. It's not
It's a small. Yeah, I would say it's like a. It put me in the PlayStation 4. You don't have PlayStation 4 power cord. It's like a cable box cord. That's literally what it is. If you're going from the Xbox when you had that big square thing you plug in, not anymore. It's literally like the power cord to a cable box or a DVD player. It is very, very small. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking for the brick, even though I know the brick wasn't there. I'm like, this is it. This is it. Where everything else is at, and plugged it right in. But I'm sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, so that was the only trick to me. And then I tried standing it up, and I'm like, yeah, this thing is not gonna. The stand's cool, but I'm not gonna use the stand because there's no way in hell I would have been able to actually make everything hook up and look nice if I was having it stand vertically up. But I did try that. That was actually kind of cool. I was trying to fiddle around how the stand works.
Yeah, you click it. Like I said, I did a video earlier. Where I unboxed it and took my time. Me, I do shit videos. I just like to pop shit on my videos. But I really took my time. Did this nice video with the camera. You can see my hand. I pulled the Yoshida. I did an unboxing with some brown leather gloves and shit. When Yoshida unboxed the PS4, I had these brown leather gloves. So I did this fancy unboxing, and this shit didn't have no sound on it. So I just did another one, just showing the system that you updated of it. But I did click the stand into it, and I don't just stand here that I do have. I don't have but probably if I make room, I have a place to stand it up vertically. Probably when I get my new television, I will stand it up. But
Yeah.
how
Well,
about you?
I think once I get my Gears of War 4 one in October, the other room has more room for it to
So are you
stand
getting the
up.
Gears One, Xbox One, and the Halo one?
No, I got the white one. And then I'm getting the Gears one. So, and the Gears one comes with Gears of War 4. So I need the game.
All right. So let me ask you a question. So what are you gonna do with those when the Scorpio comes out?
I'm probably gonna keep them.
Jesus, nerd.
Well, I got rid of my AW one today. I put that towards the Gears one. So the AW one 1 terabyte went out the window, and the white S came inside my living room. So, but I had to make sure that everything was on my external before I got rid of the AW, and then I took it to GameStop, and they're like, oh, you're on the preview program, right? Because I was trying to factory reset everything, and then there's like a little issue, but they gave me 125 towards my Gears, so I only owe 176 for my Gears S in October, and then I just took the white one, hooked it all up, hooked it to my 4K 60 hertz HDMI. I saw the color difference in Halo 5. And I was just on YouTube, and I saw it was like kind of like dimmed out, and then it totally just boom, it just cleared, and it was like
Yeah, the colors. I can definitely tell the difference between the colors, on the consoles.
But I haven't used the disc drive yet. I haven't put a disc in it yet.
Oh, you got a lot of your games digitally, don't you?
Most of the important ones are digital, yeah. But I have a good 50 discs below my feet.
All right.
But yeah, I was able to put at least 50, 70 games on a 3 terabyte external, so all I had to do was plug the external in when I got home.
Okay. Dealer.
What's happening? Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now you're waiting to next year, I presume, right? To get the Scorpio, the all bad Scorpio, but you because you don't quote unquote you don't have a 4K television as of yet, so you're gonna wait out. But have you been looking at the videos? What is your initial impression? What other people may have thought about the Xbox One S?
Yeah, you're right. I don't have a 4K TV right now. I'm holding out for some good deals next year. But it looks good. They're saying it still runs much quieter than the most quiet version of the PS4, which is good. A lot of people worried about overheating maybe, or the thing being louder than usual. So that's good. It's good to see Microsoft really bulletproofing the thing, even though it's running faster. They said it was consuming 35% less power, which it's important. Efficiency when it comes to power use is definitely kind of a new bar that you're going to see more and more. But I'm looking forward to the Scorpio. Don't have an S, so I can't really add to this. But what I can say is,
you can add. You give your opinion. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, people know me, right? I just put out a video today. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it definitely looks good. And for new people, it's definitely worth jumping into if you want one of the best and cheapest 4K Blu-ray players around that also plays all of your games. Sure, jump right in. My X1 still works perfectly, though. Like I said, it's quiet as a dead mouse, and I'm going to put that 300 towards the Scorpio. I'm already starting to get people kind of talking about PC gaming. Why don't you just go to PC gaming? Guys, we all have PCs for the most part here, and we're just console dudes. We know the more money you put into something, the more you're going to get out. We know that. It's common sense, but we just are console dudes. That's all we can really say about it,
being that you said that, I had was it off the air? Or I don't know if it was on the air. I think when we were with me, you, and before my lights went out goddamn again, Dean, I know it was me and Dean talking, or maybe all three of us. The reason why we prefer consoles. Somebody left me a message. I forgot the guy's name. I think his name is Happy Gamer. If wasn't you, I do apologize. Z, I just got the GTX 1080, and it butt fucks or stomps the shit out of the Scorpio. I don't want to game on PC. I prefer console. I'm a console.
Yeah. It's like they don't understand it. It's like, oh, this fucking car with, I put $100,000 into is faster than this $15,000 fucking Civic. Yeah, of course.
If I'm going to invest in something, I'm going to invest it fully, but I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to invest fully in PC gaming. Console is cheaper, and in my personal view, I like it better. So I'm not going to.
They'll just come at you and say PC's cheaper in the long run,
Yeah, but that's actually that's inaccurate. So I say bullshit on that, and I'm sorry.
Well, you play cheaper for the games more, but not everybody. I want to see this. It's a big misconception. Not everyone is playing with the fucking top of the line Ferraris there. Like, don't be fucking fooled by the
Yeah, but
bullshit.
if I'm gonna do something, I want the top of the line shit, and I
Which
know
is
I won't
cool,
afford
but
it.
I just
My
me
point is,
personally,
guys, that when you get the fucking Scorpio,
that's all you
trust
need.
me. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be getting ultra settings, 60 frames, and then hopefully they scale up the resolution from there. But I mean, Jesus Christ! I mean, you've never seen graphics this good, and I guess it's hard to believe. You know, people think it's going to be $800 or $1,000. You know, we'll see ultimately, but just hang in there. Fuck, you know, PC gaming's got its perks, but I'm looking forward to the Scorpio, where I would already have a GTX 1080. It's not that we don't have the fucking money; it's that we just choose to wait and get a console. You know,
Yeah,
we can have all that shit too if we wanted it.
one
That's just
box. But you also too the most important thing, and I want you to hop in here new too. But the most I mean, why I prefer console, I'm more of a social dude. You know, I have the, you know, my friends are there. I like the. But I'm not saying you can't do that on Steam and have a bunch of, you know, we can all be on Skype. No, fine, fine. I like it. I love my friends list. I love talking to my friends, playing my game. I love my trophy system. You know, my achievements. I'm just, you know, how you say, heavily invested into Microsoft equals. Now, you
yeah. I
do have
just
to
really
understand.
like achievements much more than Steam achievements. You
Yeah, I
know,
do.
and that one
I like the
video,
sound when
you know,
they
that
pop.
one video that somebody made a video about my tags, obviously to lure people in. I forgot to say Xbox achievements. Obviously, Steam has achievements, Origin has achievements, GOG has them, but I just prefer the Microsoft achievements. I mean, they are the ones who pretty much invented modern achievements with the 360, and I think they got it down. The numerical value just increasing, and the simplicity of it is just so well integrated and comprehensive. I just like them more, you know. So that really adds to the game, and it seems weird, but it's definitely a thing. There are people that would get the version with the achievements they prefer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I like I like the sorry, I like the achievements. That's definitely a selling feature for me on Xbox One and their whole ecosystem. But I gotta say they are doing it on the PC too. If you get an Xbox game through the
Yeah,
Microsoft
yeah,
Store,
you will get Xbox achievements towards your gamer tag if you get the Windows 10 version.
yeah, you can get those achievements that way as well.
But I'm saying multiplats, you know, all the stuff, you know, you don't get that.
Yeah,
So
when it comes down to PC, yes, you're gonna get prettier graphics and whatnot, but honest to tell you, the community is just much better on console. You got more people to play with.
mm,
You know, if you're in the Xbox ecosystem, you have 95% of the people have their headphones and they actually speak. Like when I game on PS4, none of those guys ever talk. Like
mm.
they don't ever say anything, and it kind of kills the whole feeling of playing online. If I wanted to play the computer, I'd play the computer. I want to play like a real person. I want to do some trash talking, you know. I want to rub things in their face,
like
and I
when I
want them
curb
to.
stomp a bitch, I want to say, I want to call that motherfucker a few names, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and I
Not
want them to
typing on my
shoot.
keyboard, like, you know.
Yeah, I want them to shoot the smack back at me, and then afterwards, you know, we're having a discussion about upcoming games or whatever. You know, it's just a much better experience overall.
uh, well, yeah.
And to
What I
each
mean,
their own, you know,
I
we're
mean,
not shitting on one completely or the other, you know, to each their
man,
own, but
fuck
that's just our
PC.
opinion.
Fuck those weirdos.
Hey,
Motherfuckers.
man.
That's just my opinion. I'll throw out that's
Fuck
my
them.
opinion. You can like what you like, but
Listen,
I like
I
what I
don't.
like.
I like playing on my television, my hand down my pants, scratching my balls, and playing my game and popping shit to my jokers on. That's what I like to do. You know, I play with my friends. I just prefer console. I don't like all the fucking. You know, I'm telling you the biggest gripe I have with PC games. The guys on this truth. What really just, how you say, like my wife say, turn me off. Just turn me the fuck off. Spend all this money on my first rig, you know, and I bought all these goddamn games from one of those Steam sales, a bunch of $2 goddamn games. And when I finally got my rig, and cause right before I got my rig, I had got shoulder surgery. So when, you know, my arm, you know, I was able to put my arm down on my lap and I was able to play
Because
the
like
game.
Dad said, I'm proving that his PC is better than Score. No one cares, man.
Yeah,
If you're that
that
childish,
guy
you
Richard
know, go play
Cucumber
with some
USA.
blocks, man.
Yeah, he's bugging with that shit there. But anyway, as I was saying, that a couple games didn't fucking boot up. I got the fucking blue screen of death, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's not like Steam has this fucking hotline that you go, hey, this game that I bought is not working. I had to go fucking Google this, and it shit took me some Russian site from this guy had to fucking download a patch. I'm like, yo, what? I don't want to go through all that shit there. I want to sit on my ass, play the goddamn game, and not worry about extracting file and patching shit. I'm not with all. I'm not knocking those that want to do it. Fine. And to me, and it's not even to me, mine, games are better optimized on consoles. You know, they very buggy to me on PC. You know what I mean? and sometimes the controls be clanky because everything more or less from mouse and keyboard, and you can use the controller, but sometimes that shit is not optimized. Right? I don't use mouse and keyboard whatsoever. You know what I mean? And that's another thing that really bothered me. But you play what you like. If you like this, fine. Console dudes. And again, then why would you fucking compare a personal computer to a console? I don't want a fucking game on a computer. A lot of motherfuckers want a game on a computer. You like to play on your fucking brain, kudos. But my man, the new guy on the fucking show, you're real quiet today. You sit back with your pop, eating your toenails. What's going on? The Xbox One S. Tell me what you feel about it. Was it worth your investment? You know, and if so, why did you buy one? You know.
Okay. Well, first of all, I kept my old Xbox for a bunch of different reasons because I wanted to have two just in case one decides it's going to shit the bed. But so far, it's worked really good.
All right.
And plus, I won my original Xbox One on a Pepsi Doritos contest. So that was
shit.
cool.
Those really work. They really give those things away.
They really work, brother. I put about 7 codes in one night and won the fucking thing. That was awesome.
Shit.
That was awesome. But no, I picked up this console today. It is sweet. It's, you know, seeing pictures of it are one thing, but taking it out of the box, it just, if you just realize what a piece of work this thing is, it's sturdy, it's solid, it's just a nice console all around. It's much simpler, runs a little faster. It seems like it's just sexy, man. I'm telling you, if I could have switched out that stand for a roll of toilet paper, I would have jizzed myself today.
Yeah. It is nice. Do you have yours standing up? Or is it laid on the side?
I'm probably going to leave it down. I really don't have the space right now to kind of stick it up on its side, and I kind of like the way the console looks aesthetically from the side. Like the Xbox 360, I found that one kind of looked a lot better when it was standing, especially the older versions, but I think I'll leave this one down. And, you know, man, when it comes to PC gaming, like I said, we all pretty much have PCs. I never cared for PC. I'm like you, Zaire. I remember buying my first rig. I dumped like well over $1,000 on my first rig, and it was supposed to play all the shit I brought home. I get home, and what do you know? Like, this doesn't run right, and this doesn't run right. And I'm like, this is just, it's stupid. And like a couple of weeks ago, I remember watching a video of a guy on PC, and he's running his Rise of the Tomb Raider. And he gets in on the video, in the first 5 minutes, he spends, like, tinkering with settings. He's, like, adjusting the slider for this and the slider for that. I'm like I don't want to be at that shit all fucking day. It's like, I want to come home, I want to pop that sucker in, I want to play it. That's bottom line, you know? Like, PC is like the girl down the street, man. She's got a twat, the hooker down the road's got a twat, but she's going to charge you $1,500 for it. Pretty much the same experience, but I'll take the freebie, thank you.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I'm you know.
Very interesting analogy there, sir.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. I'm not knocking those that enjoy it. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to force my. It's like someone's trying to force their religion down your throat. Listen, you want to play the motherfucking Gandhi or whatever the fuck the Buddha? Cool. I'm gonna do the Jehovah thing over here or whatever the hell you're into. You know what I mean? If you enjoy PC gaming, enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that. I just think it's very stupid and foolish to compare a personal computer to a console. It's two different things. A console and a personal computer. Everyone has a goddamn computer. I work all day. My grandmother, I don't want to fucking play games on the computer. That's just my preference or anybody else's preference. My friends don't. Most of my people play where their friends are, and my friends play on consoles, whether it's Xbox Live or PSN. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I want to say this to you, New. So do you have a 4K television?
That I don't. That's I just went out and bought
the Jesus, this guy is a true Xbox fan. Jesus Christ, talk to me. So are you planning on getting a 4K television?
Yeah, no, it's in the cards, but like I just went out and like bought a couple of TVs not too long ago, so I really don't have the cash. I know they're coming down in price, so it's on the Christmas list. But I bought the Xbox again, like preparing to upgrade, obviously, but it's just nice to have an extra console because I got one for the bedroom now, and so if the wife is out on the big screen, I can come in now, hook this sucker up, keep playing my games. It's all good, you know.
Okay, all right. So what about the Scorpio? You gonna get that also next year?
Oh hell yeah! But whether I get it on launch date, that remains to be seen. We'll see. Probably I'll have to trade that Dust Collector PS4.
Well, I get to me. I don't know what to.
Door stopper station 4, man.
I traded the PS4 and the Xbox One in for the Xbox One S, and I'm gonna get the Neo when that comes out. It's just me here to play these games. I'm not gonna keep collecting these goddamn consoles, but I will say this though, out of the box, I am very pleased. But with the Xbox One S, but one of my gripes I do have with that is that there is no connector for the Kinect. I use my Kinect whether I'm twitching or upload studios, and I don't know if Microsoft maybe sacrificed that to for the motherboard to include the power brick. Now out of the box to buy that wire, the connector, it's $40. But I think it's something if you log on the Microsoft site and give the serial number for the Kinect, whatever they send you in the mail for free. Tim Dog just told me right now that they're sold out or whatever the case may be. So that is my only gripe thus far, that I cannot use my Kinect out of the box. You have to buy this connector for $40.
Zaire, yeah. I was reading on one of the forums. Basically, the site, the Xbox page where you can get the adapter for your current Kinect for free.
Yeah.
It's not really live yet, but people are calling in and speaking to reps, and then the reps are arranging it and shipping them out to them. So.
Oh shit! So I can call 1-800 for my Xbox.
Yeah, you could try that. Some people didn't have success. Some people had success that way. So.
Oh, all right, then. I'm gonna try it. Actually, when we finish the show, I'm gonna try this now. But
yeah, that connector is free. Like he said, if you've already got a Kinect, like some people are saying, they're trying to just get $40 out of you again. No, if you've already got a Kinect, it's free.
But you shouldn't have to. What the hell's going on here?
I read something else too, that the power adapter for Kinect to PC, that one works on it too.
How much is that?
I have no idea.
I'm just saying though. We all know that
$20, I think it is. I think it's $20. I'm not sure. I think
well, Microsoft, the one I seen online, it's $40. You use it, but I'm just saying is this though. I don't know if Microsoft can quote unquote just kill the Kinect. The reason why I say that is that unless they want to support external USB cameras, everyone's live streaming now. That's the new fucking thing, Twitch or whatever the case may be, and not only that. Microsoft has what you call upload studios that people are constantly updating, uploading, content to this thing every day. So I think it's kind of, I don't know what the attach rate or the sell rates for the Kinect was, but for the people that first bought the goddamn console, where they sold 4 or 5 million, whatever out of the gate, those people are probably actually still actively using those goddamn Kinects, and it's like I think that was kind of shitty on Microsoft. Or I didn't mind the power brick. Like, there was one thing the power brick's inside the box. And who gives a fuck about the brick? The brick is behind the goddamn television,
I gotta say about the power brick though. Today when I was actually doing the rewiring and I took that power brick out and I put the cord that comes with the Xbox One S, I gotta say, man, it was kind of nice. It takes up a lot less room. Yes, it's true. Once it's there, you don't notice it, but still, it takes up less room. And that power brick, it actually generates some heat.
It's common sense. Obviously, you don't want a big PSU sitting behind your fucking TV, but it wasn't a big deal once it was back there.
But listen, I'm gonna spend $40. I can't use my goddamn. Put the brick back. Put the goddamn brick back there. You know what I mean? I'm saying because now you at least fucking include the goddamn wire that you need. Like, come on, you give me this fancy HDMI 2.0 wire.
So what have you noticed the most about your Xbox One S so far, Z?
What I like the most?
Uh-huh.
The games, the color. I can tell right out of the bike that it looks better graphically. You know what I mean? And that's the first thing I noticed.
You said it's loading shit a little faster.
Oh, it boots up quick as fuck. Now I don't know what type of drive are they using here, Dane? Is it regular?
They're still using a 5400 RPM hard drive in there.
Yeah, but we haven't really seen that. They probably are, but we haven't seen the teardown or any official release, so we don't really know. But I don't.
Chip is running faster.
Yeah, it might be the one that's in the Elite console. The hybrid hard drive. Because this bitch it downloaded quick and it booted like quick as fuck. Like, god damn.
I don't know. Something tells me that if they did have some sort of solid state, they probably would have advertised it somewhere on the box or something like that. I'm guessing that when they retooled the architecture a little bit, probably they tweaked a few things in the software to make it run a little smoother.
Yeah, I would assume
the chip's just faster. It's more efficient. So
that
alone is enough.
Yeah, that's true too.
The Elite console that came out. The Elite console that came out.
It had a solid-state hybrid drive and a little
maybe that's what's standard in this goddamn console here because it's 2 terabytes. maybe that's I got
Well,
we
I
have
mean,
different
they
teams.
advertise the fuck out of that little partition, that hybrid drive. They advertise it on the Xbox Elite, so I think he's right. I think they would have advertised that because that's worth advertising. I mean, I would mention that if I were making a video on that console. So
Well, Z,
I
they
don't
did
know.
put 4K on the
It's
box,
just because the chip,
big letters.
chip is just running better, guys. I think that's why the chip's faster, and it's really just that's what you get, you know.
Well, I saw that Digital Foundry, they did the video, and it is slightly more powerful than the regular one. Some games are going to run better, run fast. It's a faster Xbox One, so some games are going to run better. You're going to see a few extra frames, I guess.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Nine extra frames, right?
depends on
Well,
what game.
that was the highest point in Project Cars, which is highly erratic with its frame rate. But on average, yeah, sometimes it just depends. It could be 2 frames, and like Project Cars hit a maximum of 9, but it did not hold 9. So really, that was just added to make things more stable and maybe keep that higher resolution when it's scaling. It's really not, like I said before, not anything to brag about. It's just more stable now.
I think what I read online today, I think it's between 7 to 11% faster.
Well, listen again. That's not the reason why I bought the goddamn console. I bought the console because I have a 4K television. I wanted a 4K Blu-ray player, so I got that inside the goddamn console, and I'm really excited about this HDR shit, this game. Whether it's going to be like the Gears, the Forza. I don't know if Recourse will support it. Gears, the Forza.
I think Recoil does support it.
Oh, Recoil does support it.
I think it does. I think all the Microsoft games this year are supporting it.
Yeah, because it's Windows 10, right?
All of
Windows
them,
10.
yeah. Well, for now on, most likely.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. That's the reason why, I'm really excited about that. So, that's why.
Flip Bales has a good point. Yeah, back compact games as well. They will run more stable as well.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That was like a bonus. I wasn't. I did think in HDR games that we would get a benefit, but I didn't think that you would see the benefit on the regular games too. So this is a bonus, man.
Mm-hmm. I will say I'm happy with my purchase. I wasn't a big fan of the whole slim, but they sold me. I'm ecstatic. I mean, so I will say that me personally, and I'm just not even being some fanboy shit. If you have a 4K television and stuff to go with it, or whatever, or if you don't have an Xbox One and you sit on anything still, I recommend you getting this goddamn console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's the $300 or the $2.
Many think it's worth upgrading just for the redesign alone, let alone the new controller with Bluetooth, if slightly better and faster processing, and the 4K streaming and Blu-ray player. I think it's a pretty good fucking deal, especially when it's running cool and pretty much almost just as quiet.
Yeah, and I gotta say that controller, it felt very sturdy. Like the day one controller felt very flimsy. Like you could kind of press it hard and you could hear it crackling. It was very flimsy. This controller is well built.
You said that you now listen, Dean. We know that you go both ways sexually, and you used to bending your fucking wrist. Fucking weirdo. Oh my goddamn controller felt flimsy. Cut off this motherfucker's mic. But nah, I did what you're saying though. I'm still gonna stick with the goddamn Elite. But let me ask you a question. This I don't know much about. Now the new controller is Bluetooth compatible. Are we able to hook up a
Any
Bluetooth
Bluetooth
headset?
device that takes controllers. I'm not sure about the Bluetooth headset.
You can use
Your
any Bluetooth
PC.
headset with this? What do you
I
say?
don't know. I don't know about the headset thing.
Yeah, I don't know about the headset.
Maybe one of you guys knows in the comments. Let us know, but we don't know if the controller.
So what was the
can
purpose of them going into
headsets.
Bluetooth for then? I don't get that.
The purpose
So
was for the
and
PC.
mobile.
It was for the PC.
So you could use it with your PC and stuff, basically.
I mean,
You don't
Bluetooth
need-
Bluetooth adapters cost nothing. You can buy them on Amazon for $1. So they're like, fuck it, it's like an extra 4 cents. We'll add Bluetooth to it.
Yeah, and also too for tablets. So like if you have like a Microsoft Surface or if you have like a Android tablet, you can also use it with that.
Oh, I got you.
So I'm sure that was a strategic move as well, because people that don't necessarily have an Xbox One, but they want to use a good controller on their tablet or their Android box, they'll grab this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't think about it like that.
I'm right there with you, Sopsky. I want a black Xbox One S too. I want it in black.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking about, honestly tell you, I'm thinking about taking it somewhere and getting them to custom paint it black, to be honest with you.
They're gonna sell skins for it. You know they're gonna have the skins and shit for it.
It's got all them holes on it, man, so I don't know how clean that skin is going to go on it, man.
Yeah, well, they do have maybe the skin will have holes on it. Well, you know what? They can do the skin. You can put it across the matted part without the holes, and probably across the front or something. You know, they already got that thing in China.
The white, like everything that I have in my entertainment unit is black, and then that white just stands out. It's like, damn.
Take a stretchable piece of black, whatever, and stick it over the console, and take a pencil and poke down the holes.
I'm gonna paper bag it like an ugly girl.
I see they're in the comment section arguing somebody named Gorilla Gamer. Name one PC exclusive that's close to Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh shit. He go with that shit. Yeah.
Gorilla Gay Boy, he's he's a dude from Bond's channel. Doesn't watch any of the videos apparently.
No Man's Sky is better than Scam Citizen. No Man's Sky is like a bunch of dog shit.
I heard someone can reach that in 30 hours, just so you guys know.
Yeah, somebody's already beat No Man's Sky in less than 30 hours.
Yeah, he doesn't look fun. He said,
yeah. But don't you find it funny that the review copies didn't get sent out to the reviewers?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're going to buy it anyway. I mean, shit, ain't nothing else to play. Uncharted 4 lasted, what, 13 hours?
Oh, shit, yeah, I don't know, man. Well, let me ask you a question. Like I said, this is the first time I'm actually speaking to you, New. Are you going to get the Neo, or are you just going to keep the vanilla PlayStation 4?
Fuck no, man. I ain't getting no Neo.
No?
Nah, fuck that shit. There's nothing on the PlayStation. There's nothing on the PlayStation that's gonna make me want to upgrade. Like,
what about the Gears of War, the Horizon Zero Dawn?
Oh, well, yeah, but that'll run good enough on the current console, won't it?
I'm not negating that, but you know me, just personally, I'm a God of War fanboy. I just like I'm a faggot that loves gadgets, man. I just gotta
as long as the current PS4 runs it, because I have no intention of buying that PlayStation VR shit. I'd have to at least try it before I buy it. But as long as the game runs, I'm one of those guys. That, to me, like I'm a perfect example. I really don't care if the game is 900p or 1080p as long as it runs. Good. That stuff doesn't bother me too much. I'm not going to run out and blow my wad on stuff just for a couple of upgrades in resolution. I mean, 4K that's kind of different, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Neo, no Neo for me, man. I barely play the PlayStation as it is.
Yeah. I mean, I can dig it. I do 90% of my gaming on the Xbox. I just got the PlayStation 4 exclusives. But like I said, I'm a big God of War fan. Like I love God of War. I'm not
a PlayStation hater. I want to make that clear. Like I don't hate the PlayStation. They did a lot of great things. They did a lot of stuff right. I think the biggest problem with PlayStation is like they've gotten complacent all of a sudden. It's like, oh, we're counting the cash from all these sales, and it's like there seems to be no onus on PlayStation to put shit out. Like their fucking E3 was a joke. Yeah, you're showing all these wonderful games, but when the fuck are they coming out? Like Xbox is pumping shit out left, right, and center, and they're getting flack for it, and PlayStation just keeps getting away with just delay after delay after delay, and even the best games they got, like basically No Man's Sky is a friggin' indie game that's getting AAA heralding, right?
Because they have nothing to play, so they got no choice.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with the sound effects. No Man's Sky.
Name all those games, Titanfall Princess. Name all those games for me, because I can't. I mean, The Last Possum and Gravity Rush. These aren't the things that we line up to play over here on this podcast. So obviously, it's not even notable to us. Meanwhile, on the Xbox, in the next few months, you've got Forza Horizon 3, Dead Rising 4, Gears of War 4. And you've got Recore, which is supposed to, you guys like games that are different. There you go. So, I mean, compare that to any of the stuff on the PlayStation for the rest of this year, and to us, it's just not where we're at. So King of Fighters 14, don't give a shit. I got Killer Instinct. So, that's just don't give a shit.
They come out with the Crash Bandicoot thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of excited for a moment. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's going to be a remake of the old games. You're like, oh, frig, here we go again. Like, come on, guys. You should have dropped it.
It's easier to do that, right? You literally have everything written out for you.
Brutal.
Cover it in some crack rocks and sell it to some Sony fanboys. There you go.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't. At the end of the day, man, I would say this.
I
There
gave
is
a
a
shit I'd have a
difference.
PS4.
There's a difference between, well, not with, I guess Xbox gamers and PlayStation gamers. They like those weird, Persona 5 type games. Those games don't. I'm not knocking those that like them. They just don't interest me. I don't like
Yeah.
the art style. It's just not
It's
my
like
thing.
they think we just don't like stuff because it's not over here. No, first off, if we wanted it, we'd buy it. But
Yeah.
I've never liked any King of Fighters ever, and I've always been a Killer Instinct fan, and was for a very low amount of time Street Fighter fan. So no, if it was on Xbox, I wouldn't love it. I don't just like things just because they're only on my platform.
Yeah. Those games, even if what's like say games like Dynasty Warrior, I don't like them. They just, I don't give a fuck. They did multiplayer. So I think people think you just hate it because no, it's not. If Microsoft made that shit, I wouldn't like it. I didn't like
Except for
what's that
T
shit,
Reaper,
Blue Dragon.
he said
I
if
didn't like
Uncharted
Blue
were on
Dragon. I didn't like what's the? They had a couple of them shits. Team Human. I didn't like them shits on the Xbox 360.
Hey, man.
Those Lost Odyssey. I didn't like that shit either.
No, I agree. I mean, you give me a reason to buy something, I'll buy it. But you don't give me a reason.
Except for Uncharted, right? We asked you. We were like, hey, if you like Uncharted, or is it
No,
interesting?
I still wouldn't.
Like,
I
no?
wouldn't buy that if you.
And then we said, what about if it was on the Xbox? You're like, yeah.
I wouldn't want to play that anyway.
Hey, 10 people showed us two colors that day. He slipped up with that one, didn't he?
It's a culture thing, guys. It's a culture thing, because in our country, in Canada and the U.S., we like our women with big booty and big boobs, and over in Japan, they like fucking these small kitty people with big fucking eyeballs,
So you're in Canada, New?
You're right, Alberta, Canada, sir.
Oh, Dean's from Canada also.
Thank God, because I don't have to deal with Donald fucking Trump.
Man. We're expecting our real estate market to blossom because a lot of people are apparently trying to leave the states, come over here and live.
Yeah, I wonder would it be hard to get into Canada?
We'd let you. If Trump wins, we'll let you guys in like crazy. Don't worry about it. We understand.
We need a population. We've only got
You may not let me in. My wife will get in for sure, but I don't know about me.
I'll make a call. Z.
New York.
Yeah, I'm fucked up, man.
I'll make a call, Z. Don't worry, man. We got you.
Let me in there, fine, fuck it. But yeah, I don't know. But right now, Trump is getting a lot of backlash for that thing he said about that Muslim soldier. They're on his ass right now about that shit.
No respect that guy has, man.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. You know what? I will say this. We all may have our personal biases or whatever the fuck, but I think him being so rich and being wealthy or whatever the case, it's a handicap for him because he says whatever the fuck, he shoots from the fucking hip, and where it fucking lands, it lands. Whatever he's feeling personally, he lets it be fucking known, and that shit was working for him at first. But now motherfuckers are really scratching their head like, bro, you can't.
You gotta know where to draw the line, though, and especially
like you're bugging, like
with all the tension that's going on right now. I mean, Donald Trump is going to set back every attempt that we've made years.
We could end up talking about this for days, guys. Like,
yeah, we're here to game.
No, it's
drop a Titan on him.
Yeah, it is. In America, racial tension is at an all time. So basically, it depends on the state you live in. Fucked up. I'm not even going to deny it. It's 2016, and it fucking disgusts me. I hate that.
That's why it's important that people turn out to vote. But that's why it's as simple as that.
But does it really count that you vote? It's not about the majority.
It really does count. It really does count. It really does. I just took another government class. It really does. There's actually a process, but people have lost faith in this process, and that's why they feel like the votes don't count. So get out there and vote both locally and nationwide officials, and you're going to start to see a shift in your choices. The things you do now, they're going to take 6 to 8 years to really, really change stuff.
Well, what about this then, dealer? I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here. You seen this shit that happened with Bush in Florida with the shit they dumped the fucking ballots and everything. So this shit be fucked up.
I mean, but that was a legitimately close race, whereas this will not be if people just get out and vote. Vote for psychopaths or some chick that lies a lot. I take the lesser of two evils. And that's just me. I don't like either.
Listen, they're both fucked up. I will say this. Hillary has her shit, her what's that shit, the Golden Gate or whatever. Not gold. I forgot this racist shit that was going on in the 50s and 60s. She has ties to that shit. Donald has his shit. He's been sued by the NCAAP and the government for not allowing blacks into the Trump Tower. Whole bunch of shit. They both got a history of fucked up shit. She's been lying. What's the guy named WikiLeaks? He said he about to release some shit on her. She's definitely gonna be fucking indicted. I would take Bernie
He's
Sanders
gonna
over
release
any
her
goddamn day.
He's gonna release her dick pics to the public, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. You know what I mean? I'll take fucking. Give me Bernie Sanders, man. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Make
Yeah,
it
but
happen.
she's definitely the lesser of the two evils. She will at least have the thought for the common man, where Donald Trump will not.
You know what?
He will
Before
not.
we go off the topic, before we get the fuck, I will say this: what I kind of find hard to believe, with like just the average Joe Smo, and it's not even about the racial shit. Just outside of that, things that he's said, I will say this: that I kind of find it hard to believe. Like you have the southern states that are more normally like poor, but they're all Republican, and they always vote against their interests. You know, for whatever reason. I just think that's the crazy shit. But besides that, I just find it hard to believe that people think that Donald Trump will have their back, who have shitted on the honest working man for years. He got so many
That's how
fucking
you know that people quite literally and simply, irrefutably, do not do their research. It is all there for you. It's all ubiquitous. Go look at it and decide for yourself. I made my choice.
And again, the reason why I don't want to tell my business on the air, just know that within my family, they work from partners of his company, like he's notorious for fucking over his employees. Notorious. You know what I mean? He just has a lot of money to squash a lot of this shit sometimes, but he's had issues throughout the years, and this regular Joe's motherfucking Smoes working for him or up under his, corporation. Whether it's been him direct or whatever the fuck the case may be. And this shit.
You're right, Sopskis are all in it for themselves.
That I would say. I just think this generation, this fucked up both ways, man. But with that being said, we're gonna take a roll across the board. The name of the goddamn show today is the Xbox One S. Is it worth upgrading, starting with Chief Healer? Yes or no, or worth getting? Period. Yes or no? In your honest opinion.
It depends. If you don't have an Xbox One and you're dead set on getting one because you don't want to wait for the Scorpio, or you just want some 4K playback through streaming or Blu-rays, which by the way is by far one of the best bargains for a 4K Blu-ray player out there, bar none, then yeah, go for it if you want those functionalities. But like me, I'm away for the Scorpio.
Okay.
But I've already got an Xbox. There you go.
Dean, your honest opinion.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Dealer here. If you don't have an Xbox One already, and you were in the market to get one in the next 2 to 3 months, and definitely get the S. It's much smaller than the original one. It's more efficient. It has less power consumption. It's got a more refined controller, and it's more future-proof if you go out and get a 4K TV afterwards. Now, if you have a 4K TV, it's most definitely worth it because you're getting the cheapest 4K Blu-ray player on the market. You're also getting a console that plays HDR games. You're getting a console that upscales to 4K, and you're also going to get HDR streaming through Amazon and Netflix. So if you got a 4K TV, it's a definite buy.
All right.
And it will retain its value quite well, correct? Because it does have that 4K Blu-ray player. So if you do want to get it, you'll get a little more for that than your regular Xbox One if you want to go ahead and trade up.
Good point. I didn't think about it from that angle. With the 4K Blu-ray player. Hey, T Sweaty Balls.
What?
Is it worth getting, in your honest opinion? You're talking to the audience. Is it worth upgrading, in your honest opinion?
I agree with Dean and Dealer. I mean, I get everything up. I get everything. I'm an Xbox corporate slave, as you guys like to call me. So I get everything.
Besides you slaving to Master Phil Spencer, would you recommend it to your core
if you guys
audience?
if you guys don't have an Xbox One yet and you're still stuck on wonderful 360 Wonderland, then come August 23rd, 26th, $299, it is definitely worth buying. If you have a 4K television already, you definitely see the color difference even without the HDR. Or if you just want a new system. But if you want to wait for Scorpio, but I'm assuming that's going to be a little bit more expensive, and you're going to need a little bit different technology. So I like it.
Like, it is like a default decision. Like, you would be stupid not to pick up the Xbox One S if you're looking to take advantage of your 4K TV with movies.
That's the reason I bought it. I have a 4K television. I want to see shit in 4K. I want the newer hardware. I want all this shit. That's why I bought it. But as soon as I push it in, it says your TV is capable of 4K. Switch it, yes, and I saw, the color in-depth difference was amazing.
And
It
let's not forget that this is $100 cheaper than the Samsung 4K Blu-ray player on the market. It's in the market right now. $100
And
cheaper.
right now, what did you say about those forum members, dude? That they were saying that the Xbox One was actually running better, it looked better, or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
they were a couple users compared it up to the Samsung player, and they said that the colors were much better. One user said that he was watching a fire scene, and he said on the Xbox One S, the fire scene was just more vibrant than the Samsung Blu-ray player.
But I honestly I don't think I think the big change comes with the 4K difference. So if you don't have one of those and you just want to stick with 1080p, I wouldn't make the change.
I agree with that as well.
Newf, your honest opinion. You're talking to your co-audience.
My honest opinion is absolutely yes. I say for all the reasons that Dealer, T Reaper just mentioned, yes, for the same reasons. But if, for example, you're a parent right now on a budget trying to buy an Xbox One, or you've never had an Xbox One and you don't intend to play 4K gaming anytime soon, or you can't afford that upgrade because not everyone can get the TV and the console, I say consider the current Xbox model because right now they're still cheaper. Like right now in Canada, for example, you can pick up a lot of the 500 gigabyte bundles for $319, which is a steal. You can get a 1 terabyte with the Choose Your Game bundle, along with another free game and a bunch of extra stuff added in for $369. So from an affordability, they're all pretty affordable. But yeah, if you're a parent or you're just starting out and you don't care about the 4K, consider the older Xbox One. If you're a hardcore person that has a 4K TV or is planning to get one in the future, then go with the best option available. That's what I did. Future-proofing myself. And for people holding up for Scorpio, that's awesome. But don't miss out while the good train is going by, man, because that thing is over a year away yet, maybe longer. Who the fuck really knows? And there's going to be a lot of good games in the meantime. So jump on the Xbox bandwagon right now while the fucking train is going full tilt, brother.
All right. Well, my honest opinion. Let me see. Fuck yeah. If you got a 4K television, man, go out there. Like I said, even if you don't have a 4K HDR set, like this television behind me is not HDR compatible. But right away I noticed the difference. Colorful. It popped out to me, and the console's quicker. I never really mind about my console making noise. I don't give a fuck anyway. But if the Xbox One was louder or whatever the case may be, but I noticed right off the back installing games and updating stuff was much quicker than the standard Xbox One. I will say so. If you do have one and you have the 4K television or whatever the case, and plus you get the 4K Blu-ray player. Even if you don't have a 4K television and you just like the newer technology or whatever the case may be, this console is much faster than the standard Xbox One. So yeah. I give this 2 granny tits up and the ass down. Go out and buy it, man. But anyway, like I said, thank you for rocking out with this week's Xbox Beast Fire. Shout out to my boy Newf. I'm going to get the link to his channel, leave it down below. He's just starting out doing YouTube. Thank you for swinging by today. Is there anything you want to say before you get out of here?
I just want to thank all you guys in this podcast, first of all, for just having me along today. It's always a pleasure. Like I said, I'm new to this game, but it's always a lot of fun. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you guys. Just love what you do. We're fans of gaming. We're definitely fans of the Xbox, and again, you're proof of why I chose Xbox, because our community is awesome, and we've never been stronger. It's awesome.
Well, anyway, so thank you guys, of course, for rocking out with the Xbox Beast Fire. Check out, we did a mid-shift little show yesterday. T-Reeby wasn't here. He was seeing very
informative. Very informative. Check that out.
Thanks. Talked about the HD television you can go out and buy. So check that out, and also to check out these guys unboxing and check out Dealer's last video. I just got finished watching it. Dope shit. We'll catch you guys next Monday, God willing. If I don't have my fucking lights gonna be out, I've been having two fucking blackouts 2 weeks in a row,
Some
man.
fucking skunks, dude. Chew it to your palate.
Fucking, but anyways, we catch you guys next week, man. Thank you for rocking out with us. Xbox Beast Fight. I don't have no sound effects here. What the hell happened to the sound effects? They're all gone, man. But we out of
You
here.
gotta make them yourself now, bro.
Out the lights.
We out of here, man. Bang, bang.